Ian MacKay of Port Angeles is going on a ride, a really big ride,
I just wanted to do something big.
on his motorized wheelchair.
I wanted to do something big that might catch some attention from my other disabled folks, and it might show how easy it is to get out there and go long ways on trails or roads, whatever. I wanted an adventure, I guess, is what got me to do it.
And so, beginning on Saturday, August 13th, Ian will be taking his wheelchair on the ferry from Port Angeles to Victoria to begin a 300-mile odyssey on multi-use paths, trails, and roadways across the San Juan Islands, down to Seattle, and then all the way to Portland.
And I'm going to just try to get 30 to 40 miles a day, perhaps swapping out. I'll have to swap out chairs because my chair only goes between 25 and 30, so I'll have a backup, and I'll have a road crew that'll be with me.
Ian suffered a severe spinal cord injury 8 years ago at the age of 26 in a bicycle accident that broke his neck, making him a quadriplegic.
I mean, when this happened, I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't know where my life was going. It was devastating.
It was his relationship with other spinal injury victims that pulled him out of his dark places.
And that came primarily from meeting other people in wheelchairs, other survivors of spinal cord injuries that had been there a lot longer than I. And when I saw how they were living and the success they were doing in life and how much fun they were having and the relationships they had, and life wasn't over, and it was just a different life.
Today, life for Ian is centered around his almost daily rides on the Olympic Discovery Trail between Sequim and Port Angeles.
Last summer, I put, I think, 2,200 miles on this trail in my power wheelchair, and pretty much daily. My chair goes between 25 and 30 miles on a charge. And if I can spend 3 hours out here, if I can spend 4 hours out here, all the better.
Partnering with Washington Bikes, a nonprofit advocacy organization for safe roads and bike paths in the state, Ian plans to navigate the trails, bike paths, and roadways from Victoria to Portland to create awareness about the accessibility, or lack thereof, with the state's bike and trail systems, specifically for people in wheelchairs.
I want to create some awareness of the lack of trails, particularly from north to south. We have a beautiful trail system in our state, and it keeps increasing, but it could go a lot further.
He'll be writing about his journey on social media at iansride.com, where donations can be made to help underwrite some of the costs of food and hotels for Ian and his support crew. Ed Evans, KSQM News in Sequim.